This is where we fight!
Ay, boy.
Battle is on. Mars versus Venus with Nikki, Jaiga, and Rode.
You see, kick out all me. I find so high. And when we touch the sky, feel the love unfolding like a laughing flame.
All right, so good morning, Ojo Will. Good morning, good morning. Of course, this is Mars versus Venus, where we bring couples closer together, or we drive them further apart. Today's topic, before we jump in, of course, we have to welcome. Right? Good. I welcome my beautiful ladies. My beautiful ladies, make some noise wherever you are. Woohoo! We welcome our beautiful gladiators, the backbone of our society. And we welcome the Spartans. Yeah. The ones who just want us to break rules in society. Put your hands together for the Spartans.
Yeah, we seen.
Nice. They're well represented here, and trust me, they are well represented. I always had to be... Hey, that's not an easy, guys. It's Jaiga had to deal with. This is not a fair representation.
Man, Coast Guard, man.
Police man.
Boy,
We have,
California now, boy.
we have to deal with Rodell,
Wow.
an ex-student, part of the alumni of Fatima.
I tend to think I'm a mutual kind of guy,
I have to deal with Cleveland Davis on the brisk of Happy Ever After. Also have to do with Wang Wang.
Only Wang is in the building today, so
Wang Wang.
What Wang do you?
Wang in the shit, nothing like it.
Technically.
All your clips has been in the final production,
Yeah, but you think I don't see his shoulders going,
Just study you.
We're not on you.
right?
Wang not on you.
Either way,
That's
right?
the problem. They always feel everybody.
2, 4, 6,
Everybody
8
on them.
cojones I had to be dealing with inside of here.
That's been her
8.
issue. That's been her issue.
8
What
in
is
this
it?
little 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh yeah. You 1.5, right?
Wow.
7.5 cojones.
Wow.
See?
You look for that, brother.
7. You said.
You look for that. You were really good, eh?
4
4
weeks,
yeah.
right? 4 twos, huh?
Oh, we reach 2.
Yeah,
you
two.
talking about? Oh, that what you talking about?
Cojones.
Wow,
That
brother.
what you talking about?
You see what I mean?
Eh.
7.5.
Listen, eh,
So it's
But
don't
yeah, one
be easy at all.
You don't know.
Yeah, what?
She assuming right now, you don't know if I was an accident or something. You don't know what went on in my past?
And if so, that's
Sorry,
very,
my brother.
that's
Where
very
you come from?
insensitive, Nikki.
Very.
That's very, very
Don't
insensitive.
know.
And on behalf of anybody who has suffered trauma, I want to apologize for Nikki today because Nikki cares not about you and your trauma.
And there are quite a lot of men who've suffered trauma than you think, There's a
Wow.
lot. No, just from girls talking and thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You was the
I
one
afraid you,
cojones. Wait, you are the one cojones? Wait. Yes. I don't make up these things, and this is just little small circles. So there are a lot more one cojones than we think out there.
Wow.
So, Brody, I'm sorry if I offended
I
you.
appreciate it, right?
Yeah, I didn't know it. It's
But
pure
that-
ignorance
but
on
now,
my
one more
part.
thing there, one more thing there.
Well, no, TMI. All right, this morning, how did we phrase it? We're talking to, of course, both our men and women, because this is where,
I was going to say something, but
say it now. This is sure to say it.
now you're on radio.
I would
You're
never.
on radio too now.
Oh, well, no, you had to know what to pull back.
It's
and
not a
say.
podcast.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. you
When
can't
this
be-
is how this come, we don't know until we try to
I don't want to say certain things, boy, but I
how this come and
remember.
cuss. It's CNN are cussing in the Tuesday.
Hippity
Yeah.
hoppity will stop me in the
If
corridor.
CNN man cause who is all
CNN
there?
when cussing and I big bad CNN.
Yeah.
I good.
Yeah.
I good.
Yeah, that punk,
Yeah, I
boy.
know.
Yeah,
I
punk.
know.
Yeah.
Let's say what you want to say, what you feel to say. Let's say what you want to say, my
man.
brother. I don't have anything to say.
You have nothing to say all of a sudden.
No, I don't actually.
Of course, guys, it's always about betterment for you individually and the relationship. So, and of course, this is why we have the show, Mars
You know,
versus
John
Venus.
Hopkins, they run a survey on this show, right? How much people we have saved in the past 3 years. The figures didn't come back to us, eh?
Right, well, no, we've always claimed when we bring closer or drive them further apart. So we got legally. But it's about knowing each other better so we could have better relationships, right? Or get rid of the one move on. So today's question is, both men and women, what's something you wish your partner would do more of?
Wow. Wow. You,
What?
wow. I gone, man. I gone. You didn't hear that? I gone.
Wait, that was my inner voice that came out.
I gone.
I didn't realize that my inner voice came out.
Yes, this nasty, dirty Digomatian living wrong the corner from by the church.
I expect
Natty.
what she said.
Dirty child now.
I didn't. I apologize. I didn't realize my inner voice came out there.
Where's
So
the
that's what's
people
happening.
in here? Where's
Yeah, no,
I can't
so
say it, but
let us know what it is your partner, what it is you want more, or what you want to see. Give it again. Yeah, hold on, that's it. All the quiet in here. I forget. All you know, you have no partner. So
Ryan.
How will you say
I did not say that.
How will you say?
I did
this
not say
nasty one started going. Then she told, I forget. Oh, you have no partner. So all you know.
that. I said that.
And all you want me to come here and work? No.
Would you like me to
I'm not.
rephrase the
No, we don't.
question?
No.
Confining you?
I said it. I did not say that. He exaggerated himself.
take
Huh?
my-
I exaggerated.
I go
I
take my
exaggerated.
confessions to
What
the
is
churches.
something you
Wow.
wish your partner did more of?
And after she said that, I didn't answer. I was waiting for the
They were just dead
I was waiting for the
silent.
congregation. Yeah, she now. I forget something. I don't know.
This, and she talking about one-sided topics, right?
Hey.
You're talking about
What?
one-sided
That
topics.
no,
This
I
topic
said men
one-sided.
and women. What you want your
topic
partner to
one-sided.
do more of?
How you we answer that?
I don't know.
This topic one-sided. I mean, walking to the way.
I didn't make no sense. That's she stay and do she show. You stay and do your show, brother.
Yes, I stay away on a Friday yes, because this
Stay and do your
shit
show. You stay and do your show now, man.
How
You
you we
stay-
answer that?
Stay and do your show.
All you think I fall in nobody garden.
What's
We
the
have to
essential
be
thing you need to answer that
professional.
question? Oh, you want me answer?
Wow.
But see, you
Well, let me.
You are road to the show.
You,
Yes?
all you fix it up. All you fix it up then.
Hypothetically,
I don't know. All you fix up the question.
hypothetically, anybody in a stable, fruitful
Well, they
union,
understand the question. They started to answer.
anybody in a stable, fruitful union
Oh
will
my God,
want.
that's a virgin there?
Yeah, that had to be a virgin.
Oh, that woman.
Don't here. Put up your woman. Talk less. Just do more.
Well,
Talking less
Well, to
and
be clear if it's a male or female.
Yeah, we need to be
Yeah,
clear.
be
Please.
still.
I like that one.
And then hashtag if you're a male or a female.
Yeah, please put whether if you're wanting this from your female partner or your male partner, please. That's what we're asking for
Let us
today.
know. Hashtag if you're a female
Right,
or a man.
correct.
So we know how
So
to
we know how
interpret
to
it.
interpret, yeah.
Yeah.
So you want more from your female partner, from your partner.
Leave me alone
Yay.
when I want to listen my music and I'm in my mood. I don't want to set a hug up thing.
Wow,
Damn, bro.
no
I want to
hug
be
up.
my own zone. Gosh.
Rolling back going 9 years. Wow.
There's always something going on and this, God no.
Yeah,
I just
gossip.
want to be left alone.
Yeah, the extra gossip, boy. You just want some peace
So,
and quiet.
ladies, you're hearing right, this, right? So he's a man that wants to be left alone. He don't want to hug up thing. I think I always talk about that. Giving men space and women too.
Some women don't understand that.
Women need their space too. You know what I mean? You gotta be doing me every minute. What you doing? Who that? Oh God! Give me a little space. And all you need a little man cave to go and play by all yourself. You know what I
Who's
mean?
that man here you talking to the face?
Right, so it's a woman saying, talk less, just do more. Or you like to talk up, yeah, go do it, I go talk. Talk less, do more.
I think today will be
Talking
wise
about
that I hold
overall.
us still down. Today is the day I think I need
Why
to
you
hold us
just get on
still
so
down.
bad?
Now because the
Huh?
things I want to say today.
Say what you want to say.
A female. I just want my partner to exist.
Oh wow.
I've been single since last year and I am bored. We'll see if we can make a love connection.
Damn,
We'll
bro.
see if we can make a love connection.
Me making no love connection for nobody. Now, last time I do that, a child come out of it and the man still don't talk to me. So I good.
Yeah.
Me making no love
You know what the
connection.
problem is? All them putting things in the right genre.
You don't know what that joke is.
Hey, if that joke over here, you're too late. You're reached late to the show.
yeah.
You have to be here from the beginning to understand everything that goes on this show.
You need a little help there?
I'm going too fast.
No, Nikki, you're reading it wrong.
All right, let me hear.
I want him to do more of no talking. Talk less. Say less.
Well, yeah,
Right? Just give me peace. Peace of mind. These sort of questions. These sort of analyzing. These sort of thinking. These sort of, talk less. Give him a space.
You gotta play the Nyla for him, girl.
Yeah, but I don't understand that. She want the man to talk less.
Yeah.
Don't analyze nothing.
That's the kind of man
You're
who...
barely fine now, though.
No. That's the kind
Stop
of man
plenty
who
man who
asking you...
talking,
No,
right?
not talking about, but asking her. So how come you haven't that today?
You overthinking.
Man don't ask them.
Yes, they have...
I never
Real
meet a
men.
belly ask them.
Real men.
Real man, what?
But they have
men,
a
what?
jealous, insecure, dotish
Tax
man
was
out
that
there.
we have one
Yes,
of
where you
man don't
going?
ask them
Who
for
is that?
Mm-mm.
Good morning, Spice.
Man don't ask them
I want to thank my partner for dealing with me for all these years. But look what he have for breakfast.
You getting real dealt with,
What
bro.
that spice breakfast?
You getting real dealt
Sweet
with.
potatoes, salad, and what is that? Chicken or fish?
Just the way that garlic sauce spread there.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
real love there.
Garlic sauce.
That is what the lady who said her partner don't
Oh wait.
tell she are right here.
Oh
As
no.
long as she willing to accept that I just disappear sometimes.
What?
You know? But I don't mind.
What- what that
I can
mean,
come
Brody?
and up and work in it. As long as they don't mind, I disappear sometimes.
What that mean? You could interpret that
That
for
is
me?
what the lady who said her partner don't exist.
He just disappear sometimes.
He and Kess's family.
You's a
Nikki, that
cat?
is all it mean.
Is you a cat?
He and Kess the illusionist his family. That all he mean. This man really staying silent today, yes? This man is saying nothing.
He said this one is for shorty.
I'm flip by each bit. What?
When you snack, but no one hungry.
Wow.
Damn.
That's a disrespect though.
When you snack, but nobody is hungry.
That's a disrespect.
It's true that disrespect,
You
but
know,
no,
you know I
she
want.
just,
You know I would
she
want
just
from
didn't meet him yet.
my partner. Even though it's really.
Wow.
Just to show a little more appreciation, boy.
For the
It's a little more appreciation.
for everything.
That's human beings in a whole.
Yeah,
that means
I
that,
just-
That go both ways.
that go both
Yeah,
ways.
for real.
I think if you're in a relationship and you show your partner
It's a
appreciation,
little gratitude for the
A
effort
little
being put
thing.
out now, boy.
You had that better.
And-
that
Oh,
better.
gosh, boy.
most relationships will be a little.
You
If you
see
start
me
off your
bending my back,
morning
boy.
like that,
Gratitude get COVID.
You see
I'm
me
dead.
bending my back every single day. I going out there and looking for it. No,
That's
kind
your-
of appreciation.
No, you
boy.
know
I
why?
want some more
You know why? Because we
appreciation.
normalize the fact that they were told that right there.
Sorry,
you're
boy.
supposed to
You're
do that.
supposed to do that, brother. So
That's
you
wrong.
should not.
I know men ain't go come out
Bro.
and say these things.
Yeah, but no,
because
we
it's a
need-
set of time
You
thing, but I
No,
say
no, but that's why we have
right?
the show.
I find some men who not appreciated in the family.
Yeah.
And for the things that they do and the
Because
mantle that it is
because
carry.
you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, but
And let me
even
tell you
self,
something.
I am
And-
only
And I guess,
human.
I guess
We are
I'm
only
guilty
human.
of that too, every so often, because Jerry is do what he have to do, and every so often I just have to remind myself to let him, because I guess you could feel like it's your chores and
Mm-hmm.
you had to do it as I'm not the husband, I'm supposed to be whatever way road you want to go down it, and vice versa, and every so often it is very important to show that appreciation.
Of course, sometimes I wish there was
On both
there was
sides.
something that could happen. Whereas you see when that happened and your partner start to be unappreciative, you could just sentence them
Yeah.
to a real waste man.
For real, eh?
Show them what
Damn.
waste man is really like.
Damn, bro.
Let them live a year under real frustration.
But the thing about it is when
When they come in, I talking
Yeah.
pain.
When you're in
Heavy
something
pain.
long term, right? You know you will fail more than you will succeed, right? But we tend to focus on the fail attempts majority of the time, and that's why plenty relationships don't work.
Not only that, too, it's expectations. And so I realize that many times with women, it's almost like they expect the man to cheat on them. They expect the relationship and to go no further. So it's almost like they have the guards up, yeah?
Continuously.
It's time, sometimes, because I seen it with a friend of mine, you know, and you could lose your people because of your insecurities, and you know, we need to show appreciation. That's what I'm trying to say. So I have a special message from Playway Girl.
What is that, boy?
Playway Girl. Here. I need more quality time, Mr. Playway Man. I know you're listening. Quality time is not jamming, eh?
I am
And
appalled.
that is such a good point.
I am
'cause
appalled.
many men feel that is it.
How jamming is that quality time?
Actually, it's not.
I'm appalled.
It's not.
It is quality time.
It's not.
Like
Yes.
quality time, you know.
It is quality. I mean, if that is not quality time, I mean, hello, you're sharing your soul with somebody, is a little quality
Especially
time.
if you only have one balls.
For those on YouTube, you had to be here from early. I'm not going back down that road.
I sick yes.
I said one cojones.
I sick.
That's real quality. Anyway,
Real quality time there.
but I know what she means. There's
Yeah,
some
for
man who
real,
just
for
want to
real.
come,
jam
we had to
and
drink,
sleep,
woo,
yeah.
and sleep and gone again.
Yeah, for real.
No.
But we
No.
have to also look at like something that maturity brings on this though. You have to, young men out there, normalize listening
Yeah.
to things you don't want to listen to. Tune your body, as Nikki to say, clear your kundalini and listen to things you care not about.
Especially the gossip, boy. Oh gosh.
Not only gossip. Like sometimes they will start to go down the road about something they do in work and really and truly I don't care. But you have to put on that care smile.
You have to.
Learn the care smile. It's like how for models
That will save
there's
marriages
something
and
called
relationships.
smiles, you know, the smiles, you know, for models, like them big models, they say, and let's smiles now. And they're like, what? Smiles. Smiles is showing a smile.
Smiles.
Smizing is smiling without showing teeth.
Right.
Right? That's like all them big models and them do it like they show you how to smile to get to capture that front cover thing now. Wherein men in relationships have to learn how to smile and listen.
I don't mind listening to how your day was or whatever.
Yeah, but no, not
if I
just-
don't do it, somebody else.
Not just how your day
you
was,
might
you
invest in
also
somebody else, but the gossip is what personally.
men need to take a
I
little
really
more
don't care
ginkgo
what's
as well.
going on with Patricia
We
now.
need more ginkgo.
Really do not care.
Because you have to also remember the problem in listening. What men is always faulty. You will listen, you will look like you're being attentive, but you don't remember.
Yeah, well, oh God.
So when it
God.
swing back 3 weeks from now, hey, yes, and you like, what the hell
And
is she
that,
talking about?
and that's
Yeah,
true.
really wasn't
And that's true
listening.
because I tell Jerry stuff. He said, "But you didn't tell me." I
Yeah.
know to myself. I told the man so and so. But no, big Nick, you didn't tell me.
Nah.
I
You
all
have
right.
to learn to be an elephant out here. To
and-
survive in Gideon, you have to be an elephant.
And you also need to let that go, right? As a woman, I could get vexed that I tell him, and he obviously didn't listen. I had to be telling her that, but I've learned to let it go. Okay, I'm telling you for the
Listen
first
there at the
time
time,
again.
but June course of the week so much happened, girl.
Like with me, I
Just
always say,
couldn't-
my thing is, you see, per days, I'm the worst with that. In terms of date, I'm talking about
Crack or
worst,
smoke your pipe.
worst,
For life.
worst.
I wanted to give him some attention and appreciation. Maybe if he did, he'd still be married.
What?
What?
Oh, I wanted him to give me some attention and appreciation. Maybe if he did, he'd still be married. Or later just rattle off all the things, just put a little punctuation. Fancy Nikki, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that was chicken breast. All right, Spice. You enjoy your breast this morning, my brother.
To that woman who said she wants a man to say, let's not analyze. All she needs is go to the store and pick up a thing with used battery and she get exactly what she wants. So why is she wasting the man's time?
Wow.
In the past, I would say communication, because right now I'm free, single, and disengaged. But communication is always key. That's something I find back then my partner was lacking in. Communication.
And I think many men have that problem, being able to open up and tell the woman what they're feeling or not feeling, and then they keep it in. So they keep it in and they keep it, and the woman now know you're keeping in something, know you're having a rough day, but you're not men. I don't think our young men are taught to open up and talk in
Right now, there's a
relationships, and
miscommunication about communication.
That's a big problem.
there's a miscommunication about communication. People ask for it all the time, but yet still not willing to actually communicate. A woman will say, communicate with me, communicate with me, communicate with me. And you try to do so, but because of, as Nikki's always say, past traumas and wars being built, the communication is always one-sided. Like somebody will be in a relationship, they want you to communicate with them, but they do not.
You know what's the
want
first
to
thing?
Good morning,
communicate.
good morning, good
Oh, sorry.
morning.
You know what's the first thing they oh sorry.
In the past,
What's the first thing they teach you when you go to do a communications course is to understand what communication is. So communication, basically two people, I send a message to Jaiga, Jaiga has to receive it, understand and send
it.
back. That is communication. Bam, you receive it, bam, you respond. That is communication. Is not you standing up there and I talking, and you just going, that's not communication.
And even in your
There's
response,
a lack of communication if that's happening in your relationship.
and even in your response as well. A lot of people don't take time to process a response. If you
Exactly.
respond too quickly to something that you don't understand, it could go down a dark hole.
Right, and I think Trini men, I swear Caribbean men, I can't talk for any other men, Caribbean men don't talk a lot in relationships, and that is mashing up real marriages and new communication. And then women are not mind readers either. We cannot read all your mind.
But they want you to read, but you all
and
can't read
both,
minds.
both sides,
But
ladies.
they want
think
their
Caribbean-
mind read.
Yeah,
I
ladies,
think
we have to
Caribbean,
open our mouth too. If something bothering you, we have a way of, well, he should know what's bothering me.
Yeah.
I think Caribbean,
No.
Caribbean women,
They don't think
they
like us.
find it hard to tell the difference between criticizing and constructive criticism.
I went through that. Yeah.
You understand? Because if it is you want me to be vulnerable to you and, confess all my day and, anything that I'm going through. And then as I pour my heart out to you, but I tell you so, you stupid, you know how long I tell you that? Eh? Yes, a big bottom because I tell you that last week and you still didn't listen to me.
Yes, a big
You
bottom.
look for that, it's good for you. It's good for you, look for that.
And
But that's
then
not constructive criticism.
when that happens,
That's just you
happens,
criticizing me.
it breaks down the other side. So now the person now
Yep.
is 10 times guarded
Yeah.
and would not want to come
Correct
and
is
say
right. I don't
something
want
again.
nobody want to come to you. if
Nobody
you
want to
get
come
on
to you with nothing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand? And that happens all the
Yep.
time.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the time. There's some people who don't know.
We are
Listen,
very guilty.
Man,
I
is
think
you
all
want
of us are
frustrated and
guilty
you
of
lacking-
that.
frustrated me more.
relationships are lacking empathy.
Empathy.
Relationships are lacking real understanding. And for some strange
And
reason,
for many, maturity.
And
There's
maturity.
A kinda, you'd have little guilt thing, but at time, if you want to think about relationship and going through it, you have to grow up.
have to. And energy. And your way
And stop
cannot
thinking
always
selfish, and
be
you have
right.
to think
That's
about
everything,
the
every-
other person.
The selfishness
See that
right
one
now is amazing. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
because
That kind of
I
selfishness.
believe in this, I will find 1,000 quotes and 1,000 things to write that glorify my position.
Go on and you pick up
You
the
understand?
And if you're so selfish, stay by yourself.
phone. Yep.
That's my point. If you're so selfish, as my boy called this morning, you want to disappear every so often. Stay by yourself so you have to disappear.
That'll disappear. That'll do nothing.
Vanice.
Morning, Ocho World Days. Vanny's locked in here. Nikki, Jaiga, Roar, Rudy. Good morning.
Morning.
Well, with me, I cannot be disappointed at all if I already expecting it. I understand if that makes sense to the viewers out there.
Yeah, and that's how many people think, because, that would have been your past. That would have been disappointment from men. That would have been kind of what makes you who you are now. So many women have that guarded burglar proof around their heart. And as Vanny says, she if she expect the worst and the worst happens, she good.
Such a sad way to live.
Yeah, boy. I can't live expecting any worse, boy.
Sad way to live.
What, John?
Where to begin? I want she to go on a vacation.
Wow.
I want my wife to go on a vacation a little more often.
Wow.
Because you always want me to do something. Cut the yard, sweep up, wash down the rug, hang it up, put back my clothes where I pick it up, put back the cup where I find it. When you move thing, put it back. All that you want me to do all the time. Oh God, just pass and pick it up now, man. Oh gosh. And then after, you always want to talk to me. You want to talk to me when I want to sleep and when I want to play game. Call me on my phone so I could just rest on the phone and lay a blab. So I watch she go on a vacation a little more often for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
3 weeks is good time.
Okay, bro.
But seriously, I think every marriage need a little
3 weeks
vacation.
is the time, bro.
I think every marriage.
Would you say love needs vacation too?
Yeah,
that don't mean I don't love
I
you.
need to go and check
Yeah,
my sister in Florida for a little week.
Yeah, that don't say it doesn't
Jerry
diminish
will
the
go to
love.
July check his son for a little week. That's what I talk about.
Does not diminish the love at all.
I feel you need to be stick up on the person
No,
all the
and people
time.
get tired. But you, at the end of the day, guys, I keep talking out of my experience. It's 20 years I with the man. Can you imagine me stuck up under Jerry for 20 years? I can put that as a prison thing. You have to breathe. You have to let the other person breathe, and that's what
Sometimes prison nice. Huh?
No, people just take the breed. People just take the breed on the little vacation too literal, you know.
Well, that is where the problem comes in.
Oh,
I could go to New York and play myself for a week. That's all some man will see it.
yeah, all right. So I'm gonna play myself.
Yes. But that's where the maturity in
Okay,
relationships
Sha.
come
You see, I got pass here.
in. Yep.
What one?
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
To the young lady that says she wants her partner to exist. Moses spent 40 years in the wilderness.
Wow.
And he never gave up. Don't give up, my girl. Don't give up. Just
You
know
is
God go send you a
just what-
tracking number with the man for you.
What is this I hear in here, boy?
Ask God to send
Oh,
the
yeah,
tracking number
Yeah,
for the
but
man for you.
Moses had a
know that man
path.
probably somewhere in the warehouse somewhere.
Yeah, but Moses was
Probably
set
in-
on a path.
He probably in Miami warehouse just waiting up, girl.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Keep the
Moses
faith.
was set on a path.
From a
Check your
female.
email.
Keep quiet, clean up after yourself, maintain good personal hygiene. Don't call your mother when you can't manage the jam, and contribute financially towards the home. Oh, and Sunday evening is our romantic time.
Hello. Hey, Nikki, you see what you're talking about communication? The big issue here is that women doesn't understand that when a man come home and ask, how was your day? How are you? How did that make you feel? What were your thoughts on this? What was the highlight? Quite often, women don't want to open up, don't want to communicate. So how can you expect a man to emotionally bond with you when you're not sharing intimacy?
We could all learn about that. Both sides, guys. Both sides. Check your relationship and ask yourself, it's true, I wonder if I just really communicate and try and open up.
I want to ask Nikki, what are some of the things a woman tells herself before getting married? Like, do you all sit and say, listen, these are the things I want to have for myself before I get married? Like somebody, like, you itemize some of the things that you want for yourself personally, like as a woman, as a young girl growing up, you want to get married.
Yeah.
So what are some of your life goals before marriage? Like some of the things you feel you should have before marriage?
Many women is a degree, many when you new young women now, everybody want the degrees before they thinking about married life. Many women thinking about careers now.
There's a degree. What does a degree
careers
do?
mean going into a job and working hard and working your way up. That can happen too. And from that, I think that's what most women are kind of looking to establish before they say I do. Especially young women now, if they are getting married.
Kind of degree help a marriage?
Kind of degree.
I'm asking.
I mean, I think any kind of knowledge could assist in anything.
Knowledge
you know what I mean? Knowledge is knowledge.
Power.
Knowledge is
It's power. And I mean, you can't say that I completing a psychology degree hasn't helped my relationship. You know what I mean? I pull stuff I said, let me open my mind a little bit, and that kind of thing. So yeah, I think but I'm not saying it will help because you have a degree. You are the master of all because in a relationship. Because I don't have a degree, it's not like that. I just talking knowledge.
Tradition tradition taught us over the years that there's certain things that each individual have to do, man and woman. Like your older people will think that, listen, as a young lady, you train your daughter to do certain things.
Be able to cook, manage a household, those kind of things.
But those things are now gone. So I am now asking the question in the new world.
Because women don't need to cook now. They have apps for that. Food to go.
In the new world, what are some of the things a young lady, as like a 26, 27-year-old young lady right now, will tell herself she needs before marriage?
Yeah. As as I say, I'm thinking of all these forward-thinking young women that's where their head are. They want a good job. They want to finish. They even thinking that before degree. Most of them straight out of school now. They're going after it, right? So they want to finish their degree. They want to get a good job, a little car, and maybe at that point be saving for a little townhouse or something. That's where most women, I think, are. No matter what level of society you are, many women now at that point.
So just get somebody to scratch your itch when that time come.
You know, I don't know. I could be wrong, but this is from the young women I interact with that's their only ambition, right?
Mm-hmm.
You never hear them. So God, I'm looking for a man to get married.
Them thing go on.
I can't remember last time I meet a woman who tell me that.
No, I'm only having a conversation to say that how times have changed, and we're seeing now that the actual covenant is really now skewed in the real life world.
It need revisiting.
Because like a man was taught for all these years that you had to go to work, you have to have a house, you have to buy a car, you have to do this before you get a girl.
And I think that most women would meet a young man now, and if they're on that path with them, meaning that okay, he now come out to UE, he have certain aspirations.
We expecting a lot from each other, no? Because we expect everybody to
fall for man, so that just have ambition. Show me ambition. I don't have to be degree. You have a little small business. Show me ambition, and I think most women will fall for that.
Everybody expect the partner to meet them halfway. If you can't meet me halfway and it's in 50-50, then we going on some good issues, huh?
Cameras on all the time? Daddy, what you doing, boy?
What?
Daddy, what you doing? Know yourself, you know.
Morning, Joel.
Daddy, if you play, you come to blackmail me. I will cut your hair, you know. Me going through that to you, you know.
One day.
Yeah.
Man, had the camera on all the time, boy.
I leave my wang. I always say your back, boy.
Daddy, what you doing? That is that's unethical, bro.
Okay, guys, if you're just joining us, we're almost wrapping up.
Man lost his 65 inch.
So don't forget you can join us on YouTube when Weng Weng puts it up to get a whole show, all right? Let's get some voice notes out.
Hi, Jaiga. To answer your question, there are 3 stages in a woman's life. So up to the age of 35, she's looking for someone financially secure to have kids, have a home, and then divorce her and take it.
What?
From 35 to 50, she looking to jam, enjoy herself, be a bit mature. Be careful there because you could get it. From 50 onwards, now she's looking to find a man to settle down, etc. Because now she's looking for someone who have a good pension. So that's the 3 stages. Be careful now. That's the crash course for singles life in 2020.
Alright, cool.
Kind of makes sense.
It make plenty sense.
Wow.
Yeah. By 35, when you meet, you had a marriage, you make 2 children,
Yeah.
By 36, you start to irritate you, right?
But the party, you say, do you know that
So
there's
they're
a ticket thing
single.
and bust out?
Yeah, so they're single, a lot of single women between the 36 and 50. And then as they get a little older now, they start to meet it kind of makes sense.
So sad that is the common story that you hear.
I have a serious question. Because we're talking about more, right? And I tend to get in a lot of hot water because I believe I tell the truth a lot. Right? I try. At least I try.
There's
right?
a whole can you handle it?
The question is because I listened to an interview that Nikki Giovanni and James Baldwin did, where she spoke about lying in relationships, and she would want a man to lie to her more because during slavery time and whatever, the black man used to lie to the slave master just to get off now, boy.
So you see the genes coming down.
So I have the interview here. I just want to play a little piece of it.
No, I know the exact interview.
Let me play it for them.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me. And you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. What Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
This is a very big
Of course
interview.
you lie to me. Because I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat you
You
the way
must.
I treat him.
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell because I love you I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me. Is that too much of the black woman to ask of a black man?
It's a very controversial interview.
It is.
What she's saying, but it makes a lot of sense. Some parts of it.
I don't.
I think that's a nice topic for whole Mars versus Venus. Fakery in the bakery, basically.
She talking about more. We're talking about more in relationships.
But it's
Yeah.
not fakery, meaning that's what she said. You're doing what you got to do out there and making it look good for everybody. Well, then do it for me too.
Yeah, but to me, to a certain extent, you're basically asking your partner not to be vulnerable with you. You understand?
I mean, I don't agree with
to
that.
To fake it the same way you fake it out there.
You know how
to please other people, you should come home and fake it as well.
I think the one of the key, and I keep saying it, to relationships is no mind games. No mind games.
I come to the realization it have people for
if
people.
you're not
exactly
people so
people and people is not fair.
Sometimes you're making a square. Trying to fit it into a round hole, and many of us do that because you love the man and you're there with him and all you're pushing and all you have 2 children together, all you have a mortgage together, we got to make this work, and you're pushing and you're
biggest
pushing,
lies
but
told
the two you're not
is
supposed
what
to be
your
together.
grandparents tell you, and I am suffering that. The biggest lies told is what you were told for your grandparents, into believing that you should be with somebody that fit a mold for them, not necessarily you. And that's been the biggest, and that is the downfall that my generation is going through, because I was led to believe that you're supposed to look a particular way. You're supposed
you
dress, your partner supposed to look this way. You're supposed for it to be perfect. It has to look of that.
You think when my mother saw a husband for me,
Nikki.
She said
me,
to her
almost like
man,
be real crying.
Leslie was there for you, boy.
But no, I know that lesbian had
Yeah,
to.
for us that, but we have only mask, so we muffled. Anyway, Ojo, Global, it's a long Friday. Pay attention.
Pay attention.
Long Friday.
Friday 13th. Pay attention.
Yeah, Kemba says I sent that interview for my husband.
What to do when all the time brother and sister in the relationship now, the marriage. Everything now is brother, living like brother and sister.
That's a nice topic again.
Damn.
The next nice topic. Many relationships go through that. And it kind of goes comfortably into old age. Right? I think when you reach a certain age, like our grandparents and so, but they were probably living like roommates after a while. I don't know, but many couples go through that.
Yeah, but the older ones are that they enjoy each other to the point of life becomes them. Meaning simple things that we will take for granted, like evening time. They're not saying nothing to each other, but just in the space. Just in that space, saying down. They know that, hey, he just go outside to feed the dog and them are going outside in the evening. When I cut water in the plant, he dealing with the dog and them and 2 hours in the yard. They ain't talking to each other.
It's a kind of sing thing.
But they in sync, their lives are in sync with each other.
The brother and sister think is, in other words, no physical attraction at all. The love is there, like I love you, you're my child mother, you're my child father, etc. But we're not in love with each other. Yeah. Many. And in other words, where you going? Where we going?
See, that when the jam get boring.
Wait. So, next year I'll be 50. And I haven't dated in 3 years. And I ain't even looking. And I ain't even wanting. And I'm just kind of happy just the way I am. Settle, men with pension. No. I kind of like my life, just me living free. I was thinking I would just stick the way I am right about now. Thank you.
There are many women who get into that older stage where they don't need a man for this comfort. They're Netflix, they're chilling, they're good.
You see what going
on? They're at
house. You see what going on in Dominica right now, right?
Yeah, we spoke about that yesterday.
Is pleading to the citizens.
But I send you the thing, I send you all the travel landing papers, everything I send for you.
Yeah, you really
send I send you all the documents.
Are you trying to put together a team right now?
I have all the documents, all landing documents.
You soups for Nikki. You need to populate the land.
There's a.
But you want the economy to run if we're not jamming.
All of a sudden you're interested in Dominican.
I'm interested.
Yeah, but there's a plane leaving.
I think I've made enough contribution to trade. I'm ready to move on.
Nicola, a plane leaving here, we are landing documents to Dominica all
Good
ready.
morning, breakfast party. As a man, I want to hear less about things that have nothing to do with me or you, especially the gossip thing.
Amen.
And not because you're home, that don't mean you can't look sexy.
Oh, yeah, boy, dog, boy.
Thought for the day. The key to a successful communication in a relationship is for the men to understand everything a woman say and expect them to understand nothing you're saying. So don't even try explaining. And communication tight.
Thank you, Lester, for your deep contribution. I did not agree with that interview. She's speaking from her desire. She does not represent all women. I didn't see the whole thing. So, where is the interview, Rudy? What to look up for?
That's on YouTube. You can
It's
find
all
it.
over. It's all over.
Yeah,
But she's older now. She's trending this week. Yeah, she's trending this week though, because she was on a lot of television shows.
Yeah, they love the age group analysis.
Rudy, what? Well, I'll call you Rudy. What's your real name? I hear Jaiga saying Rodell. Rudy. When I watch YouTube, I seen Rodney. I mean, I don't know. What's your real name, proper name?
Explain to
You trying to put him in court? No. I've been telling you now. Next thing you trying to send people say for him. Nah, we done all of we done in Rami. I defend him, my brother. His name is his name. Hey,
Good morning, Nikki.
Trying to put man in court.
You make a statement there about women can't read mind and man can't read mind. So why all it is watch me and want we to figure out if you're vexed, where you're vexed for, who you're vexed with, how long you're going to be vexed, and how to stop it. Are you wicked enough?
That is what I'm agreeing with. I said that and I know how women think just like that, and I explain myself. He's supposed to know what I vex for. He don't know. Oh, you don't know. And that is a thing women have. And I'm saying that we can't read each other's minds. We have to be able to communicate and let the other person know so they could deal with the problem. If it's a problem, fix it instead of stewing. And then she's stewing whole day. And you telling yourself, well, she vexed for something. Let me leave she. And 2-3 days pass and wasting energy.
And a lot of people, Rudy said something early that's real critical. The criticism constructively, all right? A lot of people, both men and women, don't know how to process when somebody's highlighting their shortcomings. And I'm not talking how Nikki talking shortcomings, she talking about, I'm talking about in a real life situation. When we talk shortcomings, it usually only go down one road. We talk in a real life situation where attitudes and the way you deal with things. Some people jump off the handle. They don't process properly. Everything is a problem. It's always
very defensive.
Always get defensive. And when you highlight the fact that it's not even that serious though. I'm just telling you that if you had operate, like for instance,
that's the baggage I talk about, Jaiga, but coming into relationships and you have all this baggage and then you want your partner to because we fall for the Cinderella thing.
Hold on.
Miraculously, everything must fix.
Not even there, not even in relationship. There are some partners too that will come with a situation. Hey, imagine Joyce and you hearing your partner's interpretation and you within yourself know, well, honey, you wrong. You think I was? Yes. They can't process that the person that they with could highlight to them that listen, you was often not seen. You should have put no means and
zero responsibility.
They don't want to take responsibility for it. You was off. And we need to normalize the fact that you had to understand them things.
I have a lot of people, young people living like brother and sister and in the early 40s, if so much. What type of battery is she using?
What happens with men and women out here is when they start dating, they're faking it, they're faking everything. So when they get in a relationship now and they stop faking, you start to see the true face, the true feelings, the true everything. So that is why you will always have problems, because in the earlies, don't fake it. Just be real.
Yeah. Try to wear that mask.
All
mask on, mask off.
Good morning, breakfast party. Good morning, Ojo World.
Morning.
Happy Friday, y'all. With regards to the video that y'all played earlier on about, lying to me in a relationship, or why you bringing home, your pains and your anger and your frustration, I believe that's only a certain type of person. Someone who probably doesn't want to have to deal with their partner's distress. And I believe in an ideal relationship, at least for me, these things do come up, and you should be able to work through them and get to that happy place. Not just ignore them or pretend that, they don't exist, or, have your partner pretend the way they pretend to the world out there.
Remember I said that, the fakery in the bakery, many people fake in relationships, and eventually, you can't fake forever. But you ever hear the terms, I never believed I was the kind of person he was, boy, I didn't know who I'd marry. And that's why it's so important to really try and understand and know people.
We keep talking relationships and friendships too,
Friendship, yes.
People need to normalize that friendships need upfrontness as well. Not because I your brethren and but me and he good, so you just trying to always be balancing on that, trying to be cooler, and you had to come out and say, listen, as a friend, you're off.
Yeah.
That way you're doing there, I don't like it, you're off for that dread.
I think 80% of the time too, women see the red flags, Women see the red flags.
And everybody
telling them, hey boy, this might be the thing for you and whatever, but then they wait until it reaches a certain point and then just expect the person to change. If it is you going into a long-term relationship and you want to be committed to this person, you have to accept the person's weaknesses as well. Things that they may not be strong at.
It kind of
and if it is you are good at that particular thing, then it's for you to reach a point where your partner could mirror that, no boy.
Sometimes
not try to force them into doing it.
Sometimes we get serious signs. One man hit me once in my life, and I got all the signs when I met him. People come and tell me, Nikki,
he's a beater.
He's a beater.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, beater.
He's a beater. And
could never understand.
He was an artist, a popular person, and I kept saying, nah, yeah.
Soca music?
Art form.
Sure, he never got hit. Sure.
He had a hit song every time, and now it's like to go, and people come and tell me. It's so bad that some people come and tell me, mother, signs, ladies. So I said, nah, I never see that sign until he hit me.
The loving was good. The loving was good.
Yeah.
Ask if the loving was good.
Yeah. It was.
Right. At least I want to have that conversation.
Exactly, but I'm just saying. Sometimes we see these signs. They come and they reach your front door. They knock and we so in that little love bubble that we can. It can't be so. So is a matter too of kind of being stronger who you are and moving forward. And
true.
Like when somebody come and tell you that she a real man, you know to yourself she a real man.
Boy, that she cousin, my God.
You telling yourself,
no, she tell me that she cousin.
She like me, man.
Yeah.
Soul
She gonna change. She
a
gonna
real man. But no. But
she tell me Cleveland is she uncle nephew.
Me and she.
She tell me.
No, but she always with me, daddy.
So sometimes you just
but
have
me and she's good on good. She always wrong me, man. She always wrong me, daddy. She a
the name is not she cousin from my mother's side.
I know about that.
But
I know about that well. I know about that well. I know
she
about
tell
that
me
well.
that.
I know, but I always said she daddy. I'm telling you, she a real man.
How? No boy.
You just convince yourself.
Yes.
You start convincing yourself.
I convince myself that you wouldn't hit me,
I am always
things
at
nice.
Then she starts to tell you things like, you listening to these people, but so when am I going to get time to do that? You tell me. So you don't start to convince yourself it's true. You always with me. That time you teaching real.
No.
I go like on here.
Bashi is her friend. Right? They meet up in a party. Bashi you mother.
That's your boyfriend on the mother's side. Right.
Oh, I go like all the Nikki.
Guys, that's it for us.
Oh.
We're running in.
Wing is her sister, friend, boyfriend. What are you talking about? Nah.
Please.
She always with me.
Yes.
Boy,
she
she
always
right
with
through.
me.
She is with me.
I went through that.
Yeah, but she always.
Nicole, I sat. I drinking coffee a while. I sit down. I knock a cup, kutung, take a sip to think about it. And I bridging to it. So,
you talking nonsense, boy.
So they see that, and the next man going, Dan, I see why I tell you, don't tell me nothing. And I go, bullies him, so all of this against. Sit down, but me and she, and then in vexation now, you take your blood growing up in your head, you call, you busy or? No happen. I can talk to you? Give me 2 minutes now, call back. So, wait. So, you telling me that Raw and Rody tell you.
Yeah.
So, and that is goal.
Boy, Daryl Smith is she uncle, boy.
That is goal. That is goal. That's what you're telling me.
No. Bravo, she brother.
Bravo, she godfather.
Just tell me, Bravo sign a bat for her
Bravo,
brother.
Bravo, she godfather.
They say we need a podcast.
All them stories, they only to come right back, Nicole, to realize you have man.
And she was.
Oh boy, how always Nico, let's tell me before we leave, how always do it? How always pull it off?
She just kublal sing. No boy. She was just
That's it for us, guys.
When
She just protesting and
She was
kublal?
just protesting kublal sing. No.
It's Mars versus
No.
Venus, of course. Don't forget, you can check us out on our YouTube
Nikki,
channel.
not telling us
Lisa.
how you all do it.
So when she leave him,
Oh, sure done. We are
when she
telling
leave
you.
him, that how we get small. No boy, he was on a fast.
Guys, thanks for all the voice notes. You know, we can't get all out, but we appreciate all of
Nikki,
you.
you ain't no answer at all, you know.
Sure done.
Oh, the show, all of a sudden, the
Better
show
make
done.
way for traveling.
Oh, wow, traveling ain't coming now.
Yeah, but she tell me she does get Mr. Charles free because this
Wow.
man here, is she friendly? One who does work in the kitchen. What you telling me about?
Hey, boy.
She say her cousin is a police officer. That's how she's get Mr. Charles free. What you talking about? Nah, Ron, you're confusing me, bro.
We have things to read.
Yes,
We have
yes.
things to read.
Yes,
Thank
Karen.
you, Wang Wang.
Wow. I go honest.
No, boy, she's sister does do Chucky Ray-Ban here, boy. Dog.
That is all he
That is
do.
all
Just
it is.
telling you.
She tell me
boy.
she don't like short man. What you talking about?
That was pretty much short.